Folks, hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning. I wanted to say thanks for watching. Thanks to a couple of people who have been talking to me about my vlogs recently that have really helped me get back here, because I have had a busy couple of months, but mainly I've been avoiding vlogging. I've been procrastinating, and I've been avoiding doing it because it makes me feel vulnerable, right? And I choose not to do it quite frequently. So when I've got lots of other things to do, so I choose not to do this. So my purpose of today's vlog is to talk about that shift between where I'm at when I don't want to do it and how I get to wanting to do it and being here right now. So really, the first thing is to talk about vulnerability, because I think the key thing here is where Brené Brown talks about vulnerability in a TED Talk so eloquently, so beautifully, that I really encourage you to go and watch that TED Talk. It's fantastic and really, really lovely TED Talk. She has one point at the end, one of several of her conclusions, where she comes to what would the world be like if we all thought, I am enough? If we all thought we were sufficient as human beings to do what we want to do in the world and we deserved it. She talks about that as being a key to connection and a key to joy and happiness in the world. So for me, that's an easy kind of start to my shift. It also comes when I think about where I am right now and where I want to be. I think about what's the purpose of doing vlogs. Clearly my purpose is to share more of who I am, how I am, more of what I do in terms of coaching, training, all those kind of things that hopefully you know a bit more about by now. And so I guess I can share this shift that I do for myself is kind of a self-coaching. So I can share some details around that shift. So I move from not wanting to do it by thinking about purpose. And when I'm thinking about purpose, I'm really thinking about what's it going to do for me? Yeah, what am I going to get from this? Are more people going to be connected? Am I going to get more coaching clients? Am I going to get more opportunities to do training and development work? Am I going to be introduced to more people? How's that going to work? And then I kind of think, well, what's that about? Well, that's about growing my business. That's about creating more clients. That's about becoming more of who I want to be in the world. And I think, okay, so what's that about? Well, that's about helping people. My vision, my mission, what I do with my work is help people, whether that's coaching or training. I'm helping people to learn and to live. And that's key for me. And then I think about, well, actually, what's the purpose of my business? And actually, my business has a huge kind of ethical core with my work for Oxfam, for Awamu, and for Working Knowledge. There's charities and social enterprises all over my business, and that's not by accident. That's on purpose. So if I'm growing my business, then I'm helping charities, social enterprises, and people in businesses to learn more and to develop more and to become more. So when I get to that level, that's my shift done. I'm at purpose level, and I can easily share with you exactly what's going on and what's happening in my business. So that's my shift. I'd love to hear comments about it and any kind of areas where you might be able to use that kind of shift from present state to desired state, from kind of feeling threatened at a certain level of sharing, feeling vulnerable, to actually being at purpose and sharing who you are in the world. Let me know if that rings true for you. We've got 2 more vlogs to come before Christmas, and they're going to be absolute crackers. Thanks as always for any comments, emails, etc. I'd love to hear from you and hear what you think. Cheers. Bye.